The Super Bowl is over, and ideally your beer and food hangover is too. I'm hoping last night all your props popped, your spreads were spared, and your payouts were plentiful.
I'm going to Disneyland!
With football in the rearview mirror, the rest of the sports world is geared up for the stretch run. And while the States are all down there sleeping off last night, we can take a look at Monday's action on the ice involving Canada's teams in the NHL. It's time for Parlay Today, brought to you by North Star Bets. The Calgary Flames are putting the finishing touches on a 5-game road trip tonight. They're in the nation's capital, taking on the Ottawa Senators. The Flames are fresh off a beatdown on Saturday of the Buffalo Sabres. They put up 7 goals in a dominant win. The Sens, on the other hand, just dropped a home game to the other Alberta team that was a 6-3 loss to the Oilers. Goals have been coming in bunches in Sens games lately. One team has scored at least 5 or more in each of their last 4 straight. Tonight, I'm backing the Flames to keep it on the rails as best they can. They've had a very up and down season. Calgary on the money line listed at minus 167. Over 6.5 goals is a little hefty, but both teams are playing fire wagon hockey right now. Over 6.5, including OT, listed at minus 105. Or you can parlay those two picks together. Flames plus the Oilers, bang that at a respectable plus 205. Elsewhere on the ice, up in the Pacific Northwest, everyone's favorite family drama, the Vancouver Canucks. They're on home ice against the Detroit Red Wings. Yeah, we're scraping pretty close to the bottom of the barrel here with this matchup, but sometimes you gotta dig to find gold. It's the second game of a home-and-home for these two teams and the beginning of a 5-game road trip for Detroit. The Wings just dispatched this very same Canucks team on home ice Saturday afternoon. They flew out west together, and now there's a chance that script gets repeated on Monday. For one thing, that Vancouver goaltending situation, it is an ugly one. Spencer Martin's goals against 3.99. The save percentage is in the 870s, and the other option, Colin Delia, has not been much better, 3.27 and 887 respectively for Colin. Regardless of who's in net for Vancouver, the Wings come in having won 2 straight and would love to start this road trip off on a positive note. It's never easy to beat the same team 2 games in a row, but conversely, it hasn't been especially hard to beat the Canucks for a lot of teams lately. This one, pretty much a pick'em. I'm backing the Red Wings to win on the road at plus 104. Dylan Larkin scored twice against Vancouver on Saturday. If you like him to keep the hot hand, he's plus 163 to find the net again tonight. There's plenty of action on the ice and on the hardwood Monday night. For all the markets on this week's games, check out northstarbets.ca.